All these questions are falling under coordinate geometry, and I want to teach you how you can find the gradient, how you can find the length or distance, and how you can also find the midpoint of a particular line. So these are important things that I want you to know. I want you to get how I'm answering this particular question. The most important thing is knowing the formulas. Once you are able to know the formulas, then this topic called coordinate geometry becomes very simple. You just need to know the formulas. We are given these 2 points. So if B is a point, 6, negative 3, and C is negative 2, 1. Find the gradient of the line ABC. So BC. So we are going to start by saying this is x1, y1. This is x2, that is y2. So x1 is 6, y1 negative 3. Same applies here, x2 negative 2, y2 1. So for us to be able to find the gradient, so I will say solutions. For us to find the gradient of the line AB, the line BC, what we need to do is knowing the formula for gradient. You just need to know the formula. The formula is y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Then you just substitute into this particular formula. y2 negative, y2 is 1 minus y1 negative 3. This is negative 3, that is a negative, so it becomes a positive 3 over x2 negative 2. I will say minus. What is x1? x1, that is 6. So I'm going to put a 6 there. Where I'm going to say that this is just the same as what? 4 over, when we add here, we are getting negative 8. Have you seen? We know that same signs we add, then maintain the sign. This one is just the same as, so if you want to conclude this, we are just going to say gradient is what? Gradient is 2 there, 4 there, it is 1. 4 there, it is 2. So we are just getting negative 1 over 2. That is the answer. So that is how we are supposed to find that one. We now move on to the other one. You may be wondering, why is it that the negative was down but it has now gone on top? This is what you just need to know. You don't put a negative down there. It always goes on top on the numerator. We now move on to the next question. We go to B, where we are told to find the length of BC. So the length of BC modulus, don't forget, this is equal to, I do this, then I write the formula. The formula, that is x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. I just substitute into this formula. So where I will say BC is equal to, I will do this. What is the x2? x2, negative 2 minus x1, that is a 6. So x1, that is 6. So I put a 6 there. I'll do this, squared, plus, what is y2? y2 is 1, minus, what is y1? Negative 3. Since this is a negative, it becomes a positive 3. I do this, then squared. This is just the same as what? This is just the same as, so what I'm going to do here, this is negative 8. It is the same as negative 8 squared plus, this is 4 squared. This is what I'm going to have, where I'm going to say B squared, BC is equal to, so that is what? That is 64 plus 64 plus 16. What answer are we going to get there when we add? So when we add here, you are just going to get what? 80. So you are just going to get 80. So we've got 64 plus 16. We get 80. So we just say 80 what? 80 units. Since you cannot find the perfect square, so we just say root 80 units. This is what you are supposed to do. So this is something you need to know. This is something you are supposed to get. So we are done with that. We now move on to the other thing. The next thing is you are told to find the midpoint. Midpoint, you just need to understand the formula. So what we are just doing here is just getting the formula. Once you know the formulas, then these things become simple. So see midpoint. So how can you find the midpoint of the line BC? The formula x1 plus x2 over 2. Then we've got y1 plus y2 over what? Over 2. This is a particular formula where I say this is equal to. What is x1? I go back to what I'm given on top there. x1 is 6, x2 is negative 3. So what I'm going to do is this. x1, I know that x1 is what? 6 plus. What is x2? x2 is negative 2. I put negative 2 there. Then I say over what? Over 2. What is y2? I check there. y2 is 1. Then y1 is negative 3. So y1 negative 3 plus 1. Negative 3 plus what? 1 over 2. This is what I'm doing. So the formula is what? This formula. Then if I work out this, I'll get a 4 over 2. Here just 4 over 2. Here I'm going to get negative 2 over 2. So this is what I'm going to come up with, where I'll just say therefore the midpoint, so the midpoint of BC is 4 over 2, that is 2, that is negative 1 here. So this is the what? The midpoint. This is what you are supposed to know. These are certain things you need to get and understand. So this is where we are going to end from. Those of you that are interested in starting lessons with me, you want to start your online lessons with me, you need to WhatsApp me on WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp number. I will help you at an affordable fee. So this is my WhatsApp number. +26 0971 066747. This is my WhatsApp number. I'm going to help you get that distinction in mathematics and sciences. Thank you so much. So this is my number. Don't forget, if you want help, I'm going to help you. Thank you.